Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. We got to do a golf talk here, Tim.
Yeah, we've practiced that before.
We're we're doing a little golf talk, but guys, we are here with the girls bracket of the 13th region tournament. We're going to have the boys bracket, which is around 11 o'clock. So everything has kicked off right on time, right on cue, if you would. Um, and man, I'm excited because number one, it is the 13th region tournament team.
It is, man. It's the best show around. We're excited to do. They're all sitting here, ready to go. I mean, the whole season, Adam. The whole season, all the practices, the hard work. It's all to get to this moment right here. And now they find out who they got to match up with.
And so again, this is the girls' draw to start, and then of course a little bit later on, we're going to have the boys' draw. We're hoping to get some interviews with some coaches. I actually spoke with Coach Eddie Mahan out in the parking lot, North Laurel girls coach, and he agreed that he would do that with us here. And then of course we've got several others that are here as well. Maybe we can get Chris Souter, South Laurel girls basketball coach. I see him sitting over there. Of course, they're all here, Tim. Everybody's here. This is what you wait for. This is kind of the anticipation of what you're going to get, you know?
Yeah, man. This is where teams come in. They couldn't sleep all night last night because they're like, who are we going to play? Coaches usually have a lot of time to prepare for their next opponent, but right now they're like, man, hope I get a good draw. Hope we get a good matchup because nobody wants to be one and done here.
No, nobody wants to be one and done. And so we're going to kind of wait on this and see what happens. I cannot hear what she's saying. Okay, so right now they're just going over the rules. Tim, if you would pan out there, just kind of give them set the scene here, Tim. They really only have that's the wrong way. So really, if you guys will set the scene here, this is what it looks like. This is what the draw is all about. So for those folks that have never seen this before, this is it, right, Tim?
That's it, man. This is the behind the scenes look that we wanted to give you.
So yes, this is a unique perspective. So after by noon today, by lunchtime, we will know all the teams in the 13th region and where they're going to be and who they're going to be playing. And actually, Tim, here in about by 10:30, we're probably going to know the entire girls bracket.
Yeah, man, and they say this a lot, but the region is truly wide open. Any team that's still playing right now, any team that has a coach sitting here today, has a chance to win it all, man, and go to state.
They do, and that's really what this is all about. And honestly, man, it doesn't get any better than this.
No, man, this is the time of year. I mean, it's the best time of year. This is like Christmas to me.
And here's the other thing too. We talk about the NCAA tournament a lot here on Wildcat Sports Talk, and Selection Sunday might be my favorite time of year. That might be my favorite day of all the time. But a close second to that is the 13th region tournament draw, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's like Selection Sunday. It really is. You find out where, and they don't do this for state, right? Because like in state, it's already kind of predetermined. The 13th region drew the 14th region this year, by the way, for instance. So
yeah. So when a team wins, you know that.
I'm sorry, the 15th region. They drew the 15th region. So by the way, did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah. So if whatever team makes it out of the 13th region will play the 15th region, which means two Eastern Kentucky teams, the toughest team, like another, like a Northern Kentucky region or one of those Louisville regions. So now they don't have to play one of those really, really tough teams.
It's all about getting that good draw, and like I said before, on this 13th region, it's all about matchups, man. There's teams that team can't beat, but we have a hard time matching up with that team.
Chris Roberts asks, is the arena host done? The floor completely. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's black all the way around. It's got a nice big logo in the middle of it says the Corbin Arena. We'll actually try to show that to you here a little bit later.
I feel like we had a little bit of a part in that, Adam. In a funny way.
You know, it's funny because last time we were here, we actually talked about.
Does an amazing job.
She does. She's fantastic at everything. And I'll tell you the other thing that a lot of people don't know. And here's a fun fact about the Corbin Arena.
What I was getting ready to do.
If you can get any good shots of that. So the floor right here at the Corbin Arena, as you can see, that floor reefs put right there in the center. So really good chance that maybe the
chance.
Yeah. I'm of course talking about LeBron James, for those of you that are wondering. We're trying to hear what he says. So they're going over the rules right now, Tim. Tell them exactly what's up. They're just kind of explaining.
Yeah, kind of explaining what teams and team staff are allowed to do. The thing is, there's a lot of teams here. There's a lot of students, and they want people to, if they're working media or if they have a press credential, they come down for that game. If they're with that team, they only video that game. They don't video every team, and I'm sure that comes back to scouting and going over plays and this and that. If you're here to video your team, just video your team.
And Nick says, "Hey, it's like I'm there. Listen, you're here, but in spirit, buddy. You're here in spirit." And that ain't over, by the way. I'm going to talk. Don't worry, Nick. We got you.
Nick is a good dude, and he's done a good job helping us out, and excited to have him on our team.
And also, so I'm it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. Now, do you know how it works? Like, is it predetermined that the 50, like who draws first? Is it basically what I'm saying?
That's actually a really good question. I've not paid much attention to, but I don't know who draws first. I don't know if they draw a number to see who draws first, or there's an order for them to draw first.
Guys, you see Athletic Director Jeff Kennedy for Knox Central coming into view there for just a second. He is he's a great guy. He's helped us out quite a bit, and of course, we really, really appreciate him. The last couple of times we've done ball games, it's been all him helping us get set up. And
here we go.
So here we go, the draw.
North Laurel is up.
So North Laurel draws for it first. It's going to be interesting. Let's see who they draw.
He's going to draw numbers. What he's going to draw? 3. Number 3, North Laurel girls.
All right.
So here we go.
So that will be the 3 seed, if you will, is I guess the best way to put
game.
That. So that is going to be the 7:30 game.
South Laurel right behind them.
South Laurel behind them.
Second guessing where they put North Laurel.
Here. 7. So South Laurel and North Laurel will not play each other. And as a matter of fact, they would not play till the championship game. They set that up. There you go, guys. That's something everybody always wonders about. South Laurel and North Laurel would not play till the championship game. And on the girls' side, that's a big deal, just so everybody knows.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge deal. That's what everybody wanted. The common fan for sure. Knox draws the number 1 spot. Look at there.
Knox Central.
6 p.m. on Monday.
All right. We have yet to find any matchups yet. No matchups have happened yet, have they?
They don't. They're drawing all the one. They're drawing all the 1 seeds first. The winners. The winners. The district champions draw first. That's how they're doing this.
Right, I know that, but I'm saying.
Yeah, they can't play each other. They're finding what slot they're in.
I see. Makes sense. I knew that, Tim. I was just trying to test you.
Bell County right there in the 6 o'clock game.
In the 6 o'clock game, and that's on a what, Tuesday?
I'm not sure.
Let's go. Let's scroll in on that one. Scroll in. Tuesday, March 1st. So the girls will kick it off on Monday, right? So we'll have the girls Monday,
Tuesday,
and then
there's a matchup. No, still not to the runner-ups. We're getting ready to draw.
Wait, no, is that a matchup?
Oh, that is a matchup.
So
there we go.
So Bell County will take on Jackson County on 6 o'clock Tuesday, March the 1st.
We have another matchup on the board.
Another matchup.
South Laurel Barberville.
7:30
on Wednesday.
Eddie Mahan's probably wondering in anticipation of who he's going to have to play.
There's only 2 teams left. This thing goes by quick, and there's another matchup. Knox Central Corbin.
So does that mean that North Laurel will take on Whitley County?
I believe that's it.
I think that's it. Maybe I could be wrong. Harlan County. Okay.
Trying to put a different team in.
Well, I was, just testing you.
Monday at 7:30, North Laurel, Harlan County. Tuesday at 6 o'clock, Bell County, Jackson County. Wednesday at 7:30, South Laurel, Barberville.
There's the draw, guys. That's it. That is it. That's your girls' bracket. So you got North Laurel, Corbin. Let me go ahead. I'm going to go take a picture of that if you guys don't care real quick. Tim, talk to him.
All right, guys. There's your matchups. Like Adam said before, we've got North Laurel up in the different side of the bracket, the top side of the bracket, South Laurel in the bottom side of the bracket. Forgive me, this tripod's a little tight on the zooming in and out, but we are going to have interviews with some coaches, including, for sure, Eddie Mahan from North Laurel. As we see Adam there, taking pictures. Zoom in. Adam Webb. Oh, look at him. He thinks he's cool.
I don't think, Tim. I know.
So what do you think, Adam? I mean, I think it's a pretty solid draw. I don't see anything crazy that sticks out.
No,
I'm just missing it.
No, I don't see anything crazy as well. And like I said, man, you gotta love it, man. It's like I said, this is a really fun time of year for a lot of folks. I'm actually getting this out right now on our page, just so you guys can go check that out.
Who are we gonna get over here first? Probably Coach May. not sure what we're waiting on now.
I'm not sure either, but anyway, the post is out, Tim. It has hit the airwaves, and guys, you can go check that out and get the full picture of the 13th region bracket. Tell all your friends about it. Make sure you share that post all over the place and let everybody know. We got several people watching, by the way, Tim. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
But I just want to let everybody know that we will be covering the entire tournament, every game in its entirety, from start to finish. We're going to do play-by-play because we cannot do video. But, hey, listen, you want to hear two guys that are passionate about the sport, and we're going to – and the thing is, Tim, truthfully, man, if you love two guys, that'll be homers for both teams because we'll do it. They make a good play, we're going to tell you.
Oh, yeah, we'll be excited for both teams for sure. There we go. You want me to try to grab a coach here and see what happens? Or you've got another headset ready?
I don't have one ready, but I can get one ready here within the next, I don't know, few minutes.
Well, they're going to be leaving, so I'm going to go see what I can do.
All right, let me go over here and get the headset. Actually, Tim, yeah, you probably need to do that. Guys, we're going to take a little quick break, but we're going to keep it right here. You just keep watching. Check one, check two. Good. Had to make sure we do a little check here. You know, got the headset hooked up for some coaches' interviews. We're going to get some of that here in just a few minutes, guys. Bear with us. Hey, Tim.
Take this out.
You got that one?
There's one. Yeah, there. Just take this one. Yeah.
Let me get the camera over here.
Awesome. Yeah, you can actually do it just like that, and then zoom it out, of course. Awesome. All right, guys. We have South Laurel girls basketball coach Chris Souter on. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Listen, so you saw the draw. You're playing Barberville. What are your thoughts initially?
Well, when you get to this point, everybody's here for a reason. They've done something good, something right. It doesn't matter if you're a winner or runner-up. Everybody's done something good. So, I don't know a whole lot about Barberville. We didn't play them during the season. I do have some film, because I knew that was one of the teams that we might draw. The Gallagher girl is a nice player, and so we'll have to be prepared. And you can't take anybody for granted at this point of the season. So, this is, in my opinion, this is my fourth season here, and to me, this is the most balanced the region's been since I've been here in terms of, to me, there's 4 or 5 teams that could really legitimately win this thing. So it should be a really, really fun tournament.
Coach, whenever you've had as much success as you guys have had, there's always going to be a target on your back. People's looking where you're at in the bracket, who's drawing you, how the matchups are going to go. With the success you've had, do you approach it any differently or just like you did the first year?
No, I'm going to approach it the same. Kids are pretty resilient, and, if I'm nervous, they're nervous. So, and I'm getting old. So, this is, to me, this is my favorite time of the year. Even if I'm, not in it or whatever, this is, March is my favorite time of the year. If you love basketball, and we're going to approach it the same. We'll take it one game at a time, one day at a time, and the big thing is that we take from this is that we tell our kids, please enjoy this. Sometimes I look like I don't enjoy it, but I really do, and that's our message to our kids. Enjoy the precious present, and because it is precious, and so we want our kids to have a good time and really soak all this in.
I see Rachel Presley in attendance. She is able to come here. What does that mean to her?
Well, it's big, and Rachel has been asking me for a week. She found out a couple years ago Mayor Steele came with me. And she said, can I go? And I kept telling her, I was like, yes, Rachel, you can come. And so last night, she said, what time we leaving? So I told her, so she was fired up. And kids don't understand how this works. They think, you're just drawing a name out of a hat. And it's like, no, girls, it doesn't work that way. So I was trying to explain it. They still don't get it. So when she saw it, she said, oh, it makes sense now. So it's cool that you do that. She wanted to come. And, so, Rachel's been a special part of our program, a special young lady. And like I said, Rachel's been through a lot, probably more than any kid I've ever coached, in terms of the things she's been through. Even this year, just last week or 2 weeks ago, our high school coach from Somerset, Bobby Bowling, passed away.
Yeah.
And he really was her guiding force in basketball. And, Bobby and I have talked a lot, and, he was the one that really got her interested in basketball. And so, even here recently, she's had adversity strike her life. And but I tell people all the time when the gym's full, and I was like, I guarantee if you lined everybody up from nicest to not so nice, she's at the front of the line every time. She's one of the nicest kids I've ever been around in my life.
Yeah, she's a great kid for sure. And the last thing we'll ask you, Coach, is how do you feel like your team is playing right now and your chances to win again?
Well, we're playing pretty good. We were 11-8 at one time, and I think we're 22-8 right now. And so, that's a testament to our kids. They finally bought in, and things kind of click. And this is when you want to play your best basketball. We sputtered a little bit in the district tournament, but some of that was nerves, and some of it was the other teams we were playing. So, I like where we're at. I like the attitude. Our kids are really, focused right now. And this bunch is full of personality. So not only are they focused, they're pretty loose and like to have fun. And that's the way I want it to be. So we feel good about our team. But like I said, there's plenty of other teams in this that are going to feel the same way.
That's awesome, Coach. We really appreciate it, and definitely going to catch up with you during the games, after the games, and wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir, and anytime. And like I said, I say it all the time, I've been in the 12th for all those years, and the coverage these young ladies get in the 13th is second to none. So I appreciate everything you all do. I mean, it's awesome, and the people don't appreciate this, should really take a look at other regions, what they do. But you guys are the best, man. I'm telling you, it's just awesome what you all do.
Hey, thank you. We
You got
appreciate
it,
it.
man.
So
You
much,
got it.
Coach. Good luck.
All right. So there you go, guys. South Laurel girls basketball coach Chris Souter. Honestly, we've probably not been told kinder words than that.
He's just a great guy.
I mean, that's good stuff.
He's a great
That's
guy.
good stuff.
Great coach. Does a great job. So we'll see who else we can get over here.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to look across the board here and see who all
I
we.
talked to Coach Mahan. He knows he's on deck, but he gets a little busy. People like to talk.
Is he on deck?
He's supposed to be.
He's on deck. And if we look over there, actually,
I might grab him real quick.
and I'll tell you what. The other thing is too. Look, They've got the okay. So now they have now set up the girls bracket, and the boys bracket is next. That is going to kick off here at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, guys. The boys bracket will be next. Let's go ahead and actually, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little fun. Tim don't know I'm doing this. We're gonna follow his endeavor to try to get a coach. Watch this. Here we go. Watch this. This is the behind the scenes. You don't get this very often, and it's so much fun. I'm trying to follow his endeavor. Oh, here we go. Look here. Look here. Look here. Coming up. Here he comes. I mean, it don't get any better than that, right? Yeah, see, I was following the endeavor of grabbing a coach. See, that they don't get to see that very often. Yeah, they don't get to see that very often.
If anybody could be the best sport, it's Coach Mahan.
So now we have, of course, as Tim mentioned, Coach Eddie Mahan on here on Wildcat Sports Talk, presented by the Kentucky Daily. We had you on earlier this week, of course. Actually, as a matter of fact, you're on the radio right now, too. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
The world of 2022, right?
Yeah.
Be two places at once. Wish I could be like that all the time.
And you're doing a different interview on the radio than you're doing right now.
It's pretty amazing. So you got the draw. You got Harlan County. Tell us your first thoughts on that matchup.
Well-coached team right there. Coach Nolan's been tremendous. I go back to my first year here. He's the one who beat us out. We upset Wildcat County in the first round, riding a pretty big high. But his coaching ability, he's one of the few that I think in that game right there I can go back and feel like I was out coached, and he did a tremendous job in that. And so ever since then, I've always had a tremendous amount of respect for the way he manages a game, the way that he gets the most out of his kids. They're going to be a very well-prepared team, and you can mark that down.
Well, I was going to say, and this is a fact, I went over and I covered one of their games against Harlan City when they were honoring Wawa Jones on the floor. So the place was packed, and they went into Harlan City and won. So they are a very tough and well-coached team.
They are, and you – there's some teams who go out there and just roll the ball out and play like it's an AAU team. But – that's not what you're going to get from Harlan County. They're going to be well prepared. They're going to know what we do, and they're going to try to take away our first couple of options. So we better be prepared ourselves.
Absolutely.
Coach, we talked earlier in the week. You guys, felt like you were the favorite coming in last year, came up short. It seemed like what you were telling us was you kind of had to hold the reins back all year to say, hey, it's not the region tournament yet. We got to go through the process. How does it feel to finally be here and maybe be able to let loose those reins a little bit?
Well, it feels good. We actually had both. We had early part was we had to hold the reins back early on in the year, and then I think it went to the point of where, okay, we're ready for postseason play. When is it? Still 3 weeks away. Oh my goodness, it's still too far. So my kids kind of went through that for the last 3 weeks, and now it's finally here. And so far, I hate to brag on my team because it just seems to I'm a coach. I see the worst in everything. But at the end of the day, I was really pleased with our play last night. I thought that we stuck to our game plan very well. We were very well. Coach Lewis had a great game plan for Jackson County, and our kids executed it great. And their focus was what was the difference maker. Yeah, we're athletic. Yeah, we can get up and down the floor. I got some really great players. But their focus, I thought, was the difference last night of why we were able to easily win against a good Jackson County team.
And this is almost the same team you had last year, just a year older. Does it feel different this year?
It does feel different. A little bit better leadership from our older kids, both Haley Valentine and then Emily Sizemore has been a tremendous player this year. Guys, she may be the best all-around top. Name a point guard who averages 15, 16 points a game and also 8 rebounds as a point guard. She already leads our school history. She's leading rebounder in school history as a point guard.
Wow.
She is leader in assists in school history. So she already has 2 things right there. Her leadership is also off the chart. She does it, though, by example. So her and Haley Valentine are polar opposites in some ways of how they go about leadership, but they really complement each other. And then Brooke Nicholson, guys, is maybe the biggest freak of an athlete that I've ever coached in my career, and that goes for my time at college as well, too.
Wow. That says a lot. And I know one of the last questions I've got for you is or a statement kind of thing for you to elaborate on. You talked about Haley Valentine. I've seen her competitiveness. We've talked about it. With this being her last year in high school, I would hate to be the team that's trying to take her out and end her season. She's a competitor.
She is a competitor, and that's what I love about her. You saw that last night. You see it anytime that the spotlight's on. She really tries to meet expectations or exceed expectations. I'm glad to have her on our side because she's the top. She showed last year she didn't go out without a fight, and I expect that same type of mentality from her this year.
You got anything, Adam?
That's it. Listen, Coach, good luck to you, and we look forward to checking in with you periodically and a long run here in this tournament.
Guys, I appreciate you all.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. And so, folks,
There you have it.
There you have it.
North Laurel coach Eddie Mahan, gracious enough to come over and talk to us for a minute.
So, folks, the boys' draw has not started. What we're going to do is we're going to back out. Okay, we're going to back out, and we're going to come back here in about 20 minutes with the 13th region tournament draw for the boys' side. So that's coming up next. There it is. There it is, folks. The stage is set for the girls, but we are now waiting on the boys. So that's coming up next. We'll have all the coverage right here. Make sure you tune in. You're listening to Wildcat Sports Talk, presented by the Kentucky Daily. We'll be right back.